Previously on the Death Saving Bros podcast.
You guys are in the middle of this clearing where clearly somebody has been living. There are 3 hovels.
You come across Donnie, tied up and gagged.
So it's a shame Downey's dead.
Is he?
Let's go check Milo. Come with me.
He wakes up. Manny, you've got to go save Winona. Margaret, or what I thought looked like Margaret, but she heard me following her. As soon as she grabbed me, then she said, you will feed the master. And then I saw them pull Winona out of the hovel over there.
I mean, they probably also just took her back to that lab under the school.
They said that they knew you were coming. The eye is important?
Dixon, that eye pendant you have?
No, I never.
It makes sense. They know we're coming because they could see out of the eye.
I know that they had to have something to do with my friends. They're going to kill Winona.
All right, Donnie, I need you to go and find Thackum. Send them to the lab. They'll know where that's at.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
I don't know. Should we take a long rest first to get all our stats back?
Yeah,
just
you
joking.
guys did. I fucking nightmares. And I have less hit points than normal. It's weird.
Okay, so you guys go down to the secret tunnel that goes down under the Arcshine towards the lab, correct?
Yep.
As you are approaching the secret lab area, you can see the green glow of the flames. You can hear a blood-curdling scream that suddenly goes silent.
I send my boar in full force.
Yeah, I would be following with the longsword drawn.
You hear the boar die, and you hear, "You're too late. Your lady is gone, and soon so will you." Suddenly, 3 hideous forms step out, revealing themselves to be 3 disgusting hags. And they all raise their hands, point at you, and together, all 3 of them cast a surprise round attack at you.
Welcome to another episode of the Death Saving Bros podcast. I am your host and dungeon master, Paul Camper. With me today, I have Brad Richards.
What do you call a cheap circumcision?
Do you want me to answer it?
It's a ripoff.
Oh no, Matt Smith.
What kind of wizard is good with boats and with the ladies? A romancer.
Brad Renfro.
Boats and hose.
And Ben Renfro.
So, I pre-ejaculated this morning, and it's been incubating in my pants all day for this moment right here.
Oh my
Happy to
god.
be here, guys.
Oh my god.
Incubating.
Incubating?
No.
Pre-ejaculate in your pants.
Yeah, I woke up this morning. I thought, man, it's Sunday. We play D&D. Pre-came a little bit. And I've just been letting it marinate.
Can you not?
Use the word incubate.
Oh, it's been incubating. Yeah, it's been growing.
Marinate, let it stew.
Yeah, I mean, it's been doing all those things.
I would now be under the impression that you A, did not shower today, and B, have been wearing the same ass underwear since you woke up.
I mean, if you, I mean, hey,
Skipping the fact that you woke up with pre-ejaculate.
no, I woke up and then it happened. As soon as I realized that it was Sunday and we were recording tonight.
Well, did you eventually regular ejaculate?
Or if you've just been sitting here
I've just
without
been
ejaculate.
edging all day.
Just a nice edging gooning sesh.
Gooning sesh.
Gooning. Never heard of the term gooning?
Writing that one down for next week.
You've never heard of gooning?
I
Gooning?
haven't.
You haven't heard of gooning?
Why would I?
Oh,
Use
my
it in a
God.
sentence, please.
I'm going to go home and absolutely goon myself.
Sounds dark.
Ooh.
A sexual technique that involves maintaining sexual arousal for a long time without reaching orgasm. It's edging.
That's edging.
Paul didn't even read that off of anything. He just...
Paul's a human computer. He's like, yep.
His eyes rolled back into his head for a second, and then he just talked like a dictionary.
Is he a fucking mentat from Dune?
Yes, except a sexual version.
A sexual mentat.
That goons.
All right. I'll be back.
Are you gonna goon?
Guys,
Yeah, I'd go goon.
Paul asked us what our squad name was. We could definitely
Goons.
be the Goons.
The Goonies.
Goons. The Arcshine goons.
Hey, you guys.
So we're just always in a long period of sexual tension without ever finishing. Or for other reasons.
Well, with all of those intros, let's go ahead and move into the main part of our Death Saving Bros podcast, where we are about to start a major battle. A battle against these 3 hags that have been harrying our adventurers for the past 30 episodes. And at the end of our last episode, they had all just stepped out of the shadows to launch attacks at our adventurers. So we're going to go ahead and just get initiative rolled right off the bat.
Paul, while we're rolling real quick, did I ever rest in the past, long rest in the past, I don't know, 5 episodes?
No, you have not.
You tried.
Great.
I got something slightly less funny than 25.
13.
24.
24.
I have 15.
10.
17.
Dang. I thought I rolled well, and I'm still going to be, down in our list.
Thad was 24. Milo was 15.
Also, we have a lot of stuff to figure out before we end this campaign.
Who are we smashing?
Todd, Tyson, Augustus. Who's the black dragon boner?
I mean, we could just make a sweeping decision, smash all.
That's a good call. Dean Livia, which one?
Yes.
Yes.
We could smash, who's the dude we've been bullying? I mean,
Titus?
yeah, Titus. Smash him just to disrespect.
Titus with his tight ass.
Okay, we have our initiative. So let's go ahead and take care of the descriptive aspects and put everybody in position in order for this battle to occur. So last episode, you guys had rescued Donnie. You had told Donnie to go get help at the Arcshine, specifically from Fackham or from Dean Tyson or Dean Doval, somebody that you guys kind of feel like has been on your side from the beginning. Because you kind of know who the bad guys are now, which are...
Hags.
These hoes in front of us.
Margaret and Mabel.
The classic, those hoes over there. Those hags
Okay.
over there.
Yes, these hags in front of you.
Those thoughts.
There's nobody else that's a bad person?
Headmaster. Nope. Wizard. Yeah, the master.
Yes, there is the master, but...
Who else are you referring to? Wait.
Livia. All of them.
Wait, wait, Livia's actually bad?
Yes.
Wait, what?
She would have to be,
Why?
because stuff that's been going on directly under her watch, if she was real, wouldn't have been allowed to happen.
Well, is there a real Dean Livia, or has it always been?
Is
One
this
of these
a,
hags?
Is this a
One of
Mad-Eye
these
Moody
hags.
situation?
Yeah.
I guess that's true. I mean,
Alright, Livia's a evil person.
Smash.
Move her over.
Okay, anyways, so you guys went and got Donnie, and you told him to go get somebody that you guys trust from the Arcshine. Send everybody, because you're going to fight these hags in the basement of the inn, where there's a secret lab, and the hags have Winona. You guys head down that hallway, and you hear chanting, you hear screaming, and then the screaming and chanting reaches a pitch, and then it all goes silent. And you come around the corner, and you can see into the lab. The green fires are lit. You couldn't see anybody in the lab to begin with, except for Winona, who was unmoving and strapped to the table once again. It was your assumption, or my insinuation, that she was dead. You were too late to get to her. And while you guys were 30 feet from the entrance to this lab, kind of trying to figure out what you wanted to do, how you wanted to approach this, you heard the witches, or the hags, call out to you, taunting you to come and meet your maker, I suppose. Again, you sat around talking, trying to figure out what you were going to do, so the witches decided to step out from the shadows, and they all launched attacks at you. They are going to have their surprise round, starting with a magic missile, a wisdom saving throw for Thad, and a Vicious Mockery casting. These are coming from the 3 hags that I described last time as one being hunchbacked and purple. That is the one launching Magic Missile. The one that has an absolutely horrific appearance is bluish, soaking wet, damp, greasy hair.
Smash.
That is the one that is causing a wisdom saving throw on Thad.
Yeah, it is.
And the one casting Vicious Mockery is green, has a hooked nose, warts on her face, and stringy hair. So let's go ahead and resolve those. Magic Missile is going to be launched at Dixon, at Manny, and at Milo. One at each of you. Oh, wait, is this... This is just an auto hit. That's nice. I always forget that about Magic Missile.
Oh boy. I actually knew that because of Baldur's Gate.
It does it, but it's just lower damage.
Can I use Interception to reduce some of that damage with my shield?
Exactly how does interception work?
Let's see. When ally within 5 feet is hit by an attack, use reaction to reduce damage by 1d10 plus my proficiency.
Okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and use your reaction to do that.
For who, though?
Who's all getting smacked? Everyone except me?
Everyone except you.
Well, I only have 1 reaction, unfortunately. So, who am I closest to?
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't put you guys in an order. I'm going to say that you were all kind of grouped together, so we're going to have 2 in the front, 2 in the back. It kind of like in a square. You guys can decide for me what order that is. Who's in front, who's in back.
I'd say Thad probably would have been trying to lead.
Yeah, I guess Manny could also have been leading
I was elected to lead, not to read.
God damn it, Paul.
to send the 2 bigger guys in first.
Yeah,
Right.
I was going to be in the back.
I guess in that case, since I'm standing right next to Manny, I'll block him.
Number 3.
Okay, you are going to wind up doing that for Manny. That's going to be 2 damage to Manny. So I'm pretty sure you're just going to cover that with only your proficiency.
Yeah. Ain't even gonna roll.
Nice. Thanks, Thad.
You're welcome.
And Dixon is going to take 2 damage, and then Milo's going to take 4 damage.
Or, if I roll over, can I just cover everything amazingly?
I am not going to allow you to do that, but that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Dang it. I can't just go ting 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 ting.
Just barrel roll.
You know, since I'm technically behind Manny, is he blocking mine too?
Manny is such a big target that he was just trying to get in front of Manny, and his shield was out of place to block you, Milo, because you're so small.
Yeah, and I'm behind Manny. He's basically my shield.
You're getting hit for 4.
I already took it. It's fine.
Perfect. Okay, now we're going to get to the top of the order. As Ben had brought up, you 4, now that we know the order, we've got Manny and Thad in front. We have Milo and Dixon in the back of this square. You are 30 feet away from the 3 hags and the entrance to this lab area. Everybody was able to get their charges re-upped because those renew at dawn. And then Milo, Dixon, and Thad were all able to get a full rest after the Pyrocross match. However, Manny has been having nightmares for the past 2 nights, and that has not allowed him to get a long night's rest. Therefore, he never got to re-up his spell slots from the last time that he had them. So your spell slots are low, Manny, if I'm not mistaken. You have lots of surges, but you don't have very many spell slots left.
I got a couple.
You got a couple.
I don't think it's too bad.
Okay, that's good.
I think I only used like 1 level 1 and 1 level 3 since the one encounter, or since with the Pyrocross match. And I think I was able to get a long rest prior to that at some point at least, so...
Yes, you were.
So yeah, I'm alright.
Alright, you're alright. But your hit points are also taking a hit, because each time that you had the nightmares, your hit points were reduced.
Yeah, sleepy boy now.
Yeah.
I think you said it's like minus 15 currently to my total hit point max, so...
Correct. And then, because you had 2 nights and a Pyrocross match where you did not sleep, you have a level of exhaustion. which means that you have disadvantage on all saving and ability checks.
That's great news.
I'm going to be very helpful during this encounter, guys.
You're really making it hard for me to decide how I'm going to be of assistance. I can either put all of my energy into helping you or just try to help everybody.
Help everybody.
I take that back. It's not saving throws. It's only ability checks. So in this case, it actually is not going to be that much of a detriment because attack rolls and saving throws are different. And those are the things that you use most in combat. So you might luck out.
Very good. Happy to hear that.
But with all that being said, we are going to have Thad go first, and I am going to get myself a sheet of paper to map this all out.
Do we want to talk about battle strategy? I can make an area of rough terrain where they take damage if they move through it, if you guys have abilities to just move them through it.
I can fly.
I can enhance people's abilities. I can just kind of sit back and let Toby do stuff, and then I can heal.
I can turn invisible and turn somebody else invisible.
Well, you might need to...
Or I can just say screw it to healing and try to just start doing,
Winona is still recently dead.
I'm going to say, I could try to... Or do I put all my effort into saving Winona real quick?
Can you move well?
Yeah.
I could... Oh, I can't... I'd have to touch Winona. I was going to say I could turn you and Winona both invisible and you could get over there. And then heal her and go up the back staircase.
I mean, if you touch me and make me invisible, I can get over to her, probably without being attacked, and then heal her pretty quickly.
Can you just teleport?
I mean, I can teleport 15 feet with Toby after I bring him back as an action. So I'd have to make my whole action to get there and then survive a little bit and then do it.
Should I also turn Dixon invisible? Send you both invisible boys up there?
That'd be cool. I mean, I'm never going to say no to being invisible. I'm a sleuth by nature.
While me and Thad take the aggro?
Yeah.
All right. I have this all mapped out.
Oh, Thad, also, I was just going over my artificer infusions, and I have written down that I have your gun infused with magic.
Oh.
You get a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it when it's used to make a ranged attack, and it ignores the loading property it has with it. If you lack ammunition, it produces its own, automatically creating one piece of magic ammunition when the wielder makes a ranged attack with it. The ammunition created by the weapon vanishes the instant after it hits or misses a target. So
it's just always full.
Yeah, you don't have to load it. Just when you go to pull the trigger, a bullet just spawns in your chamber, and then once it hits something, it does its damage and then disappears. And then you get a +1 bonus to hit and damage.
Very nice.
Dang, I can't hit him for not having ammunition and needing to go to the whack.
Haha.
Yeah, because I was looking after the last level up, I was like, okay, I have 4 infusions, and I was looking over what I have infused, and I have my spear, my shield, and Thad's repeating shot, and I was like, oh, I can make sure something else was infused with magic, and now I have boots, but that's okay.
As far as us having Winona be dead, did she die before we got there or after?
As you were running down the hall, so it has been maximum... Well, actually, you guys spent some time dithering in the hallway.
Here's my question.
We spent no time dithering. What are you talking about?
Dither.
We don't diddle each other.
If she died within 30 feet of me, then something happens.
She did not die within 30 feet of you. She is 60 feet away from you right now. She was farther than that when you heard her scream end.
Okay.
So I will say that she died 30 seconds ago. Or that's when you heard her scream cut off.
I can still fix this.
You gotta see my Winona. No, just do what you were gonna do.
Never mind, leave her dead.
I can eat... Guys, you gotta tell me which route you want me to do. I can save Winona, or I can start the fight.
Probably save Winona, and then tell her to run far, far away.
Note to editor Paul. Please clip that. Thank you.
Okay. Now that we've done some discussing and we've done some setting up, Thad, you are up.
That's what we did?
All right. Which one of them has the spooky eyes?
Oh, wait, did you roll your wisdom
vision.
saving throw?
Yes.
I was never asked, so it didn't happen. Okay, let's go. It's my
Okay,
turn.
hold on. Yeah, I didn't finish. I just dealt with the magic missile, and I completely forgot about the other two things. You need to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
sir.
you never said who the vicious mockery was targeting, so.
It's going to be Dixon, but he also needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Does a 15 succeed?
It does.
Nice.
As for Dixon, who is getting viciously mocked, the green hook-nosed hag with the warts is saying, "You look less like a dragonborn and more like a lizard boy."
Oh!
I'm a slither little
Fucking
snaky
got him.
snake.
I take damage from that. Fuck.
What kind of saving throw is that? Wisdom?
It will be a wisdom saving throw.
19.
Oh, it did not affect you at all.
Slither little snaky snake.
It did not, in fact, get him.
He did a swing.
Okay. We've dealt with all of the surprise round stuff now. Thad, it is 100% your turn. Let's get this party started, right?
All right. How are the hags standing? Like, are any of them one in front of the other, or are they all just kind of like in a horizontal line in front of us?
They are in a horizontal line in front of you. I should have let them move out of the way after they popped out and attacked you, but we'll leave it as it is. On the left is the one that was staring you down, and she looks absolutely horrible. She looks so gross and disgusting. And that's what caused you to go, "Ew," with your wisdom saving throw.
What?
And then in the middle is the purple hunchbacked one, and on the right is the one that taunted Dixon and has the hook nose, green skin, and warts.
All right. Well, I'm going to say that was a nice spell, but unfortunately, I'm a little something of a wizard myself. I cast Alaka-blast. And I just start blasting.
How long have you had that in the pocket?
I have been waiting.
He has it written on the back of his sheet in big letters.
Tattooed on his body like in the movie Memento.
All right. First shot, I'm going to aim at the ugly one.
Remember, you get +1.
Does a 13 hit?
Damn it.
14.
A 13 will not hit.
Dang it. I'm going to shoot at that one a second time. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 does not hit.
Damn it. I'm going to action surge. I'm going to shoot at that one a third time.
Does a 13.
Does a 23 hit?
A 23 will hit.
I would also like to use, let's see.
Do you get 2 extra shots with that action surge?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a whole new action.
So I would like to use winging shot, and they have to make a strength save against 16.
Yeah, well, that was a 2, so...
So that one gets knocked prone,
Prepare to be wanged.
and then I would like to move to the next one in line. You said that one was all the way at the left?
Yes. So the next one in line would be the purple hunchbacked one.
And I would like to shoot that one as well.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
I thought you were going to say 13 again.
13!
Yes, that will hit.
Nice. I would also like to use winging shot again and knock that one prone if they fail a 16 strength throw.
Nat 20. So, standing firm.
Well, damn. Alright, so damage for the first one. Oh, that is not the right dice.
Remember, you get a +1 to your damage as well.
Alright. It's going to be a 13.
Okay. I mean, Alaka-blamo, you start firing wildly, but the third one manages to clip this disgusting creature in the shoulder, and it goes spinning in a pirouette on the spot and lands flat as blood sprays around it. And then the fourth shot, you aim just a little bit to the right, and you punch that ammunition directly into the chest of the purple hunchback hag, but it does not move at all. It just stares you down with a big, pointed tooth grin and chuckles slightly.
And that fourth shot is 8 damage.
and it doesn't even seem like it does anything to that hag.
Damn.
It needs magical weapons.
Is my pistol considered a magical weapon since it's currently enchanted? If that matters.
Yes, it would be magical.
We don't need magical weapons.
Just as high HP. She ate it.
Yeah, if she just ate a bullet straight to the fucking chest. Num 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 nums.
Okay, so Thad, does that wrap up your turn?
Yes. I'm going to stay standing currently where I am.
Okay, perfect. Well, that's going to bring us to the purple hunchbacked hag. With her toothy grin, she is going to start rolling her hands around each other, chanting in a foreign language as she backs up. And she is going to cast Phantasmal Killer
That's a bad one.
at Thad.
Tim the Enchanter had that one. That's bad.
That was a pretty good one.
So Thad, why don't you go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Well, you're gonna get winged.
How's a 17 do?
Wait, hold on before you answer. Do we feel like that number needs to be higher so I could use something to boost that more?
Feel like that's pretty good. I passed something with a 15.
Okay.
I feel like it's all right. And if it's not, I
We will
have options.
We'll revive you
Okay.
anyways.
I just wanted to make sure.
Why are we fighting them right now? Winona's dead.
We didn't know that when we showed
Because they
up.
ugly.
Or are you
Well,
saying,
like,
why are we fighting and not
Why are
going
we
to say?
like we looked at her lifeless body?
Well, they
That's your-
surprise
that-
attacked us. We
That's
can
your
still run.
two's job to go do that. I'm going to make you both invisible.
Yeah, but why do we care?
Because he can get her back.
I got 30 seconds.
Why?
Because
'Cause
it's
he
cool.
can.
But who cares?
It's
I
not
mean-
even necromancy. It's just revival.
I think it's just like your general, as a person, you see your classmate die. And you know you could bring them back to life.
I can assure you.
Like Evanescence.
I can assure you. Nice. I can assure you. I do not give a shit about a single classmate.
Except these three, you give a mild shit about
I
them.
mean, you
I'll
could
re-
just
I'll
you could turn and
reiterate.
just fucking hightail out of here.
Wouldn't that be something?
Dash action, you're out.
I just leave.
Cast Longstrider, I'm gone.
Yeah, let me just fly on out of here. Just fart the whole way out.
Just let me grab onto your ankles.
Well, while you're deciding whether or not you want to stay and help, Thad, a 17 is enough to succeed against this phantasmal killer.
Yes. Bitches ain't shit.
Jesus.
I would like to stress that I say that in character to that hag.
She's no longer smiling a toothy grin, but she is going to back out of the opening of this hallway that you're in, this corridor that you're in, and she's going to retreat behind the wall to the right.
Now she's frowning a toothy frown.
Yeah, she's frowning a toothy frown. Next up in the order is going to be Milo.
I'm not invisible yet.
I was gonna say, I wish I was up first so I can make you invisible.
All right.
Oh, you
So-
feel free to run up, and if I could just reach you in my next turn, then I'll make you invisible, free to go the rest of the distance.
What's your speed?
30?
Winona's 60 feet away from us?
Yes, Winona is 60 feet away.
Oh, okay, so I gotta be moving. It's an action
I
for
can shove you forward. If you could only go 25 feet or
can.
like whatever,
I can.
at the end of my turn, I could get up by you and I could shove you
You're right.
so you're a little closer.
You're absolutely onto something. So it's a full action for me to summon Toby, so he's got to come out with me. I'm going to be using my movement to, I don't want to say run straight at them, but I guess I'm going to use my movement to run straight at them. And I will have Toby on his turn do a flame seed ranged attack at the one that just took the bullet to the chest and laughed about it.
So if you're remember that one just hid behind the wall to the right.
Oh, the one who got hit is now hidden?
Correct.
Well, if I run 25 feet forward, will I see them?
You will not.
Oh, well then I'll hit the one that's already on the ground and crying about it.
Okay. So you are within 5 feet of that hideous creature that
Wait,
is
that's how
prone
close
on
I
the ground.
got?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Hold on.
You already took your hand off the chess piece.
It's okay. We're right behind you.
Okay,
Kinda.
I did that.
Okay. So you used your action to summon Toby. You ran 25 feet forward. You're now 5 feet from 2 of the hags. The third one is hidden behind the wall. So it's Toby's turn?
Yeah, Toby's gonna do a flame seed. Ranged weapon attack. I rolled a unnatural 20.
That will hit the prone hideous hag.
Okay. And then I do... That's 6. I rolled a 2 plus 4 is 6, but then I believe I have an ability... So for my enhanced bond, it says whenever a spell's cast that deals fire damage or restores hit points while my wildfire spirit is summoned, I gain a bonus, so it just adds a d8 to it.
That would have to be a fire damage spell that you cast, not
Not that Toby casts.
correct. That's not the flame seed.
That's cool. So it did the 6.
Okay. Yeah, this hideous hag on the ground is looking pretty messed up right now.
Yeah, and she's on fire.
It does not catch on fire.
Weird.
But is that the end of Toby's turn?
I guess he'll just come in front of me, and in case I get hit before anything happens, he'll try to get in the way of any attack.
Okay. So the person that is up next is the hideous hag on the ground. She is going to look up from the floor, look at you directly, Milo, and then is going to hiss in pain and anger, point her finger at you, and you are going to get hit with Ray of Sickness.
Ooh.
Down with the sickness.
What is that?
I was actually just looking at that spell because I can cast it too.
A ray of sickening greenish energy lashes out towards you, Milo, and I will see if it hits. I am guessing that it will.
Nuh-uh.
I just told Toby to jump in front of it.
It's going to be a total of 19 to hit.
That doesn't hit for sure, right?
Simply dodge it.
Simply lie.
19 will hit.
So then you are going to take 2d8 poison damage, equaling a total of 11. And then I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw. I get +3. 17.
Well, you avoid the after effects of this spell.
Congrats, you don't throw up in your mouth.
It has been quite a while since I last spoke with you all. Hope you remember me. I am your DM Paul, and I'm here with some quick notes. As announced in our last main episode, we now have 2 more installments of the podcast to go. There was quite a delay before posting this one because, as detailed in our recent Patreon post, the whole Death Saving Bros crew has undergone some massive life changes this fall, and it all became a little too hectic for us to get quality episodes out on time. Nevertheless, we're here and ready to finish our adventure, and we certainly hope that you enjoy these last rides. And while we finish up this wonderful adventure that we've been on, we are continuing to run our Patreon and welcome new members. We have a huge catalog of exclusive audio from our 6 years on the air, as well as some stuff that has yet to be released from the vault. We made all the content for you, so we certainly hope that you get a chance to get in there, enjoy some more of our tomfoolery, and show your support along the way. Additionally, we still have time to accept new Shade Arrow members. Those are the patrons who will receive exclusive physical rewards after 3 months of support. October, November, and December of 2024 are the final 3 months that we will be counting towards physical rewards. So if you want in, now is your last chance. Just head over to patreon.com/deathsavingbros to get started. And speaking of Patreon, let me take a moment to thank our supporters. Those who have joined our Patreon at the $5 tier get a shout out at the end of the show, but the following individuals have pledged to support us financially at the $10 tier or higher, so they get the supporter shout out right now. Ryan Cushman, Gene L. Jackson, and Gavin Knox. Thank you all for your support. Without further ado, we now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. And then the hag is going to get up off the ground and is going to back up. Because she is within 5 feet of you, Milo. You do have the opportunity to use your reaction to make a melee attack.
Sure.
Beat her ass!
If you had a weapon in your hand and wanted to smack her with it.
I have a hand in my hand, so I can...
Oh, so your question earlier about how much would a punch do?
So say, if this comes down to that question of how much my unarmed punches do, then
You don't run with like even a dagger in your. You have no weapons in your hand.
no, I gotta be grabbing shit that I find. That's just cool.
Wow, Milo. So yeah, roll like
You pull out a weapon at any point during this.
just roll for like a punch then. Add your proficiency plus, I guess a punch is strength.
Correct.
Here, what if I just use my unarmed attack to instead just like throw one of my like animal pills at her and have it turn into a panther?
Because that's not what a...
Yeah, that would be an action, not a reaction.
Yeah, so 20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier. To do 1 damage for your punch.
Well, naturally, I rolled a 9.
You hit him, it doesn't do anything.
You're just -1 though on your strength, right?
Yeah, I'm -1 for my strength
that's
score.
like a 12 then. So I think you rolled a 12 to hit.
A 12 will not hit. So the hideous hag manages to back up 15 feet to the left so that she is no longer within direct sight of Manny, Dixon, or Thad.
So she went like back through the doorway, is what you're saying?
Correct. She went backwards and towards the left. She is no longer within your direct sight. Only the green hag remains within direct line of sight at the moment, and it is going to be Manny's turn.
Which makes... I rolled a 10 for my initiative, and you rolled a 17, so I don't know how we're...
Yeah, that's not right. I'm sorry.
Dixon, you should have went 4 turns ago.
Yeah, you should have gone earlier. So, Dixon, we'll have you go now, and then I'm moving you up in the correct order.
Well, it doesn't matter, because I could have saved us.
Yeah,
now we're gonna
die.
die.
Whole strategy's different now.
Fight could have been over.
Could have been.
I'm sorry, that's my fault.
Well, it's certainly not our fault. Jesus Christ.
He could have run forward, hit the one that was on the ground, killed them.
Way to say,
wouldn't have been able
way
to...
to say them. Way to not assume. Well, looks like we have to restart from the beginning.
So anyways, I cast Alaka-blast.
So, Dixon, since you are going to go now, again, apologies for putting you accidentally later in the order. You currently have the green hag in direct line of sight. The bluish hideous hag has moved backwards and to the left out of your direct line of sight from where you are in this corridor. And the purple hunched hag has moved over to the right of the edge of this hallway, beyond your line of sight, and is now in the lab. Milo and Toby are smack dab in the center of the corridor ahead of you, just before the entrance to the lab.
Interesting. So the plan that we were trying to get after was get the dead broad out of here.
Yeah. You want to like fly through and pick me up or something. I don't know if Manny actually remembered to turn you invisible.
I haven't had a turn yet.
I'm sorry. We fighting him? You fought him, right?
I also shot at one and hit
I
it.
feel like Dixon is pretty good on the DPS. You want to just
Do a
beat
swing.
they asses.
Swingy swing.
2 of them have taken damage. If you can, like, stop their... Like, make it so they can't talk or make sound. So they can't cast spells. We'll be good.
Or the greatest status effect of all, dead.
I like that.
Let's see if we can get through at least one round in this episode.
You shut your fucking mouth.
Well, don't worry. I'm not taking 15 minutes per turn like I normally do.
Yeah, good job. Well, you
God,
haven't
you
gone
are
yet.
still pissed about that.
He's like, yeah, you went so quick, I don't even remember you going.
I want to cast Mind Spike. Well, I want to run up close to Milo. What's your speed? 25?
Yes.
Golly.
I'm small, man. I got little legs.
That sucks. Well,
I got a big head and little legs.
I guess I'll run up next to him and then throw Mind Spike at this hag. Hooker hag.
Okay, I will say, if you do go up next to Milo, you'll be able to see the hideous bluish hag. The wet one.
How damp are we talking?
Moist.
Swampy.
Which one? Have they both taken damage?
Only the wet one has taken damage.
No, the other one got shot in the chest.
No, that was the purple one.
Okay, well, 2 of them have taken damage.
Yeah, 2 of them
So
were
the
shot.
blue one, not the one standing in front of Milo. That's the only one that has not taken shit.
Correct. The one that's standing in front of Milo is green. The one that is blue and wet is up and to the left, inside, like if you're looking at the lab, up and to the left, and you can see that one if you run up next to Milo. So are you doing the green one or the wet one?
The green... the green one.
Okay.
Why didn't you just stick with the 2 colors?
Because wet one sounds better.
The swampy one.
Because it got a giggle out of you, didn't it?
I'm still giggling.
Like my women real swampy.
So, this Mind Spike, what does it do? And what do I need to roll to try and avoid it?
It definitely just kills that person.
And there's nothing you can do
And
to
there's
avoid
absolutely nothing the Dungeon Master can do or say to stop it.
Wow, and it's a cantrip too. That's amazing.
It's bananas. No, it is I reach into the mind of the creature, and on a failed wisdom saving throw, they take 3d8 psychic damage. On a failed save, I also always know the target's location until the spell ends, so it can't become hidden or invisible.
That's a pretty awesome spell.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Forgot I had it.
Although I will say, you currently do not have any surges on record. So, you're going to need to roll a magical focus in order to cast this spell.
Okay.
So, magical focus. Let's go ahead and go over the rules once again. It is a combination of your character level, plus your proficiency, plus your spell casting score, minus the level of the spell. And it is a 2nd level spell.
Yeah, so 28.
And you will roll a d100 to try and get 28 or lower.
This is not going to go well,
It
fellas.
usually doesn't. I would probably do it the other way.
God damn it. 99.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll the second time? Was that 100?
99.
I thought you rolled 100 the second time.
That's hilarious.
Did it work?
A 99 is going to fail and fail by a lot. So, according to the magical focus rules, when the focus roll is failed by 50 or more, the spell becomes unstable and will react in unexpected ways. Roll another d100 and let's see the random effect that happens.
Fireball,
Fuck
we all
this
die.
thing.
So you mind spike Milo. Great.
You might just be fireballing this hose straight in the face
It could work out.
from like a foot away.
83.
Let's see. Unstable can still be good.
An 83 is going to cause each creature within 30 feet of you to take 1d10 necrotic damage. You regain hit points equal to the sum of the necrotic damage dealt.
Do I get a temporary boost of hit points for everything past my max health?
No, unfortunately.
Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be really cool if I had my one spell activated that makes everybody within a certain radius of me immune to necrotic damage.
So I guess the people within 30 feet of you are going to be the green hag, Milo and Toby, Thad and Manny, and the purple hunchbacked hag, and the ugly hag. So literally everybody on the field of battle right now is going to take this damage, except for you.
I'm hitting everybody. It's fine.
Well, it's a lot of damage you were able to do in one turn, just not all to the right person.
Wait, do we roll for it, or do we just take it?
Dixon has to roll a 1d10.
For everybody?
No, just one number.
okay.
We all take it.
I was about to
we all just
off
take it.
myself.
Take it. Take it.
Damn. 1.
You only rolled a 1?
I rolled a singular 1.
Damn it. I was really hoping that you would have hurt your teammates a little bit more.
I was really hoping I was going to roll a 9 or a 10 too, but alas, here we are.
Gonna have to pop a health potion. Critical health.
So what did I get healed by?
If you're at full health, you're just sucking in the good vibes.
I was at 85 out of 87. I'm at 87.
There you go. Okay. So Dixon, is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn? You've had your action, you've had your movement. Anything else?
Yeah. Can I take a bonus action to imbue my sword with my Crimson Right?
It's your right to do so, isn't it?
It is your right to imbue your right.
Crimson Chin? And cleft the boy Chin Wonder?
Here comes the Crimson Chin.
It's the Nega Chin. Okay, then after that, it's kind of all I can do.
Okay. Which Crimson Right are you going to use?
The bronze kneecap.
The Right of Storm. The only one I have.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you got to choose every time you imbued it, but you just you choose one at 7th level and then another at 14.
Yeah, and then the other ones are the blood curses that I have a couple of.
Perfect. So the Right of the Storm, you imbue your sword with lightning damage, and your sword crackles to life as we move on to Manny, who has patiently been waiting for his turn since I had Dixon patiently waiting for his turn to begin with.
Great. I would like to pull out a magical little bottle of pills from my pocket. And in doing so, I would like to shove one into Thad's mouth. I would like to turn and shove one into Dixon's mouth.
He's not biting.
Or I run up to Dixon and I shove a little pill into his mouth, and then I run up to Milo from there and shove a little pill into his mouth as well. With this, what I'm doing is I'm really just casting the invisibility spell, but I'm doing it in a way of I'm just giving people these pills and they turn invisible. Casting it at the 4th level so that I can hit 2 additional targets so that all 3 of them will turn invisible, leaving me as the only non-invisible friendly on our side.
Yeah, but when you put your pill in my mouth, I need a glass of water.
Yeah, don't worry. I spit in your mouth. Because I don't have a free hand to bring out the water.
Sorry, I asked.
And yeah, because of that, I'm using my Alchemist Savant so that I can heal myself along the way too, in terms of the pills were my alchemist supplies. So I can heal myself for my intelligent modifier. You guys all turn invisible. And then because of my infused boots of the winding path, I'd like to use a bonus action from there then to teleport myself up to 15 feet as a bonus action to an unoccupied space that I can see that I had also occupied that space at some point during my current turn. So I pretty much end up like running up to you guys and then teleporting straight backwards 15 feet. And that's the end of my turn. See, I told you I was going to have my turn ready.
You did wonderfully, except for the fact that you only get to restore hit points if the spell that you're casting restores hit points or deals damage of acid, fire, necrotic, or poison.
Oh.
So you don't get any bonus points there.
Well, damn. I thought it was I could either deal a certain damage to like add it on to whatever spell I was casting, or I could just like heal myself for casting magic.
Oh, I see how you're reading it. Okay, hold on. Let me read this again.
Well, I'm reading the shorthand on my sheet, so hold on.
Well, I mean, the official wording is whenever you cast a spell using your alchemist supplies as the spellcasting focus, you gain a bonus to 1 roll of the spell. that roll must restore hit points or be a damage roll dealing one of those 4 types: acid, fire, necrotic, or poison. So, yeah, it still would not apply. It would have to apply to a spell that is already doing one of those things.
Well, then, I had no sense in doing all that fun flavor stuff with shoving shit into your guys' mouths and then spitting in Milo's mouth, I guess, because he was, You just open your mouth and start pointing to it.
No, I said I need a glass of water, and you go,
Well, we don't have time for me to pull that out.
Just tell me it's water that's been stored in your trunk or something.
Oh, no. Did not come from my trunk.
Well, whether or not it wound up panning out, I loved the flavor text, and I wholeheartedly support it. And you are now 15 feet behind Milo, Toby, and Dixon, and you're 10 feet in front of Thad.
Correct, and all 3 of them are invisible, and yeah, here I stand. Quickest turn I've ever had.
It was a great turn. And that brings us to the final turn in this round, which is going to be held by the green hag. The green hook-nosed hag is going to realize that 3 of the 4 people that she is currently fighting just went invisible, and is going to recognize where they went invisible and realize that you all are basically in a straight line. So she is going to shift slightly to the right, or her right, because she's facing you. So you're going to see her move left as you're observing. And then she's going to cast Lightning Bolt at all of you. And she's going to catch every single one of you.
But what's her spellcasting focus roll?
She is an inherently magical being, so she has direct connection to the weave that you guys do not.
Boo.
Yeah. But if you wound up plucking out a piece of her hair and then making a surge with it, it'd be a pretty damn good surge. Also, hold on. Going back, invisibility's a spell.
Nope, we're already past it.
No. Invisibility's a spell, sir.
Yeah, I said I used my level 4 surge.
Oh, yeah, you do have one. Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I only had 1 slot in my level 4 surge, so I used it.
Okay. Moving on. So many things to keep track of.
Yeah.
Why did I do it like this? Anyways, Lightning Bolt. Yeah, she's going to cast it at 6th level.
Got damn.
So I need everybody that is in that line to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Good thing I'm really good at dexterity.
A natural 20.
Fuck off.
I will not.
Natural 9.
15.
I dodge real good.
21.
God damn it, people. Stop it.
Hey, I didn't do
I'm
good.
trying to fuck you up.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck me up.
Right in that butt.
All right. Let's go on with that. Manny's the only one that failed. So, Manny, you're going to take the full brunt of this. It's going to be 8d6 base plus another 3d6. So that's going to be a total of 11d6 lightning damage.
Damn.
This is not good for the plot.
What if we just, die and end the campaign?
Roll a bunch of ones.
But I just unlocked a really cool healing spell, so I'm not going to let any of us die.
Please.
Or if you all die in front of me, I can use all of your bodies as explosives for my new spell.
Well, you kind of lucked out. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best either. You're going to take a total of 40 lightning damage, Manny. 40.
40?
Yep.
That's fantastic.
And then those of you that succeeded on your dexterity saving throw will take half as much, so you'll take 20 each.
Interesting.
Hey, how you looking, Manny?
Oh, not great.
Do I have to stop trying to save Winona and start trying to save all of us?
Move forward.
Okay.
She's on a time limit.
I mean, all of you will be
But
too.
I hope if I die, you can come back for me.
She electrocuted the elephant. Call her Thomas Edison.
That's fucking hilarious. And then to finish out the Green Hag's turn, now that she has dealt a devastating blow to the elephant, at least, is going to move another 25 feet to the left, coming out of range of both Dixon and Milo. Milo, you've already used your reaction this round, but Dixon, you have not, if you want an opportunity attack.
Fuck her up.
Sure do.
Give me 1 second. I might do something here. Well, you could still do your thing for the opportunity attack. I just might be able to
Thanks.
negate some stuff that happens.
Thank
to me.
you for giving me permission. Rolling that 20. Does that hit?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool.
Critical.
You said it was lightning damage?
Correct.
Great. I would like to use a reaction to cast the level 1 spell using my Surge for absorb elements to the lightning damage. So what that does is it captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on me and storing it for my next melee attack. I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn. And the first time I hit with a melee attack on my next turn, that target will take an extra 1d6 damage of the triggering type, and the spell ends.
I'm so proud of you using your alchemist stuff now.
Well,
Some call him the Ivory Alchemist.
Oh, Dixon's in on it!
God, we're just
I finally convinced you guys, yes!
No, I wasn't actually like saying it like I was proud of him. I said some as in like a sarcastic way of saying just him.
Yeah,
I was just about to say, man, we're all butter and Ben's biscuit here for no reason. Then
I'm
you just
gonna
cut
butter
him
his
right.
fucking biscuit.
So you just
alright.
cut him straight back down.
Butter my biscuit.
I'm gonna butter this shit. I can't believe it's not butter.
Got a
Can't
margarine in your
believe it's
ass.
not I can't believe it's not a biscuit either. So yeah, I guess with that absorb element, since it says I have resistance to the triggering damage type until the start of my next turn, does that give me resistance to that current damage I just took, or no?
No, it would be any additional damage.
I feel like that's the point, though, is to negate some of the damage coming
Like
in.
to absorb the element,
Yeah.
so it's like, but no, I still take.
Because it's a reaction spell, right?
Yeah, it's a reaction.
So you would only be using it when you're getting hit with
So
something.
it sounds like I just get hit, and all I do is I gain resistance until the start of my next turn. So I get hit with it initially, but I absorb it. So then any more of that damage type dealt to me, I'm good with. But then also, I guess it's like absorbed into my next melee attack. So I hit somebody, so it's like a way of dealing extra damage on my next turn.
Right.
But when I went to initially cast it, I was like, oh, I'm going to absorb it and only take half damage or something because I have resistance. But
I feel like that's kind of the point of the spell, is to negate some damage.
I think that's why I initially took the spell, because I'm like, oh, that'll be cool to use it for that.
Yeah, because if you're fighting like say you're fighting a dragon, it like breathes fire on you.
And I absorb element, then it's
And
like, it's not like they're going to breathe again.
You you're going to go before that dragon goes, so it's not going to like hit you with that same attack.
So that, yeah, go back to that same example. Somebody hits me with it. I don't know why gaining resistance. Maybe if you're fighting more than one person, it helps. But really, for I guess the sake of fighting one person, I would absorb the damage and can go back up and smack him with it. But then again, like say a dragonborn breathes lightning on me and I absorb it and go up and hit him with lightning damage, he's going to have resistance to that because dragonborn get that resistance to that damage type. So the more I think about this spell, the not as cool as I originally thought it was, it is. But anyways, I guess I'm still going to use it.
Yeah, and the description says the spell captures some of the incoming energy, lessening its effect on you.
Yeah, but none of the... It doesn't say that it reduces.
You have resistance to the triggering damage.
Yeah, so
It straight up says lessening its effect on you.
It's not clearly written, because other things specifically say reducing, and reactions always happen after the trigger.
yeah, so I don't know what effect it would lessen. I mean, it is what it is. I guess it's it's just a level 1 spell, so I'm not sure. But I'll eat the full 40, barely, but I'll eat it. But next time I level up, I'm swapping that spell out because I thought it was the same way. Like it just I thought it would reduce it, but I understand where Paul's coming from. But also like when I heard, read exactly what Matt just said, the lessening its effect on you and gaining you resistance.
Yeah, that is a very silly writing of the spell, but apparently the general community online agrees with you two that it says it lessens its effect.
Yeah, because Honestly, what is the point of the spell then if it's not like a save your ass spell? Like, it would be an extremely niche to like get resistance against a damage that you're not going to be able to, because you're going to go before that enemy goes again. So you're not going to get resistance against that same enemy.
Right.
That resistance only benefits you if you're fighting 2 or more creatures that use that damage type at the same time. But
yeah, like I feel like that interpretation is like way too niche for that spell.
Yeah. Well, I hate it, but yeah, you have resistance, Manny.
So did I only take half damage then?
Yes, you did.
Yes. That argument saved me 20 HP, so I think
potentially your life.
It was worth having that argument, because I was down to 4.
I should have stood my ground. But you guys are my friends and my players, and I don't want you to have a bad time.
Sounds like you're having a bad time.
I am. These guys are supposed to fuck you up, but they're not doing their job.
Yeah, but I feel like we're not really fucking them up either, so like...
You need to leave us arguing you down in the podcast episode.
Oh, most of it'll make it. Okay.
I don't even care if we win the fight now. We won the real fight against the Dungeon Master.
Okay, so we had the green hag go. Manny got his health points back. So that means that we're back to the top of the order with Thad.
But I got my opportunity attack.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. What'd you want? You rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, I did.
How much damage are you doing?
You rolled damage dice twice in a crit, right?
Yes.
20.
You dealt 20 damage, damn. Well, it seems rather poetic that those 20 that I just gave back to Manny now got taken from me.
Hell yeah.
Brother.
And on that note, with the end of the round, I'm actually looking at time, and I think we're going to stop there and then wait until next time to pick up with Thad at the top of the order.
We already know what's going to happen. It's more Alaka-blast.
But now coming from an invisible source. I would recommend moving to the side so we're not all in a straight line to catch this lightning again.
There's another shooter.
Invisica-blam. Sorry. So sorry.
Yeah, when you shout it as you're shooting, it's like, yep, there he is.
I would like to fire this next series of shots from the grassy knoll.
You put on a ghillie suit over your invisibility.
Well, to all those of you who are listening at home, we hope that you had an Alaka-blast on this episode of our Dungeons & Dragons Death Saving Bros podcast.
Oh, I wish I didn't hear that.
What an episode name.
I
Alaka-blast.
have an Alaka-blast.
An Alaka-blast.
I'll have to keep that in mind in a month or two when I finally get around to this episode. To all those of you at home, thank you for being here. We hope you tune in next time. If you can't wait until next time to hear more of our shenanigans, head over to patreon.com/deathsavingbros to get over 150 unique and exclusive posts that have bloopers, extra episodes, pre-show recordings, and more. We just recently put up, as of recording this, we just put up some lore on the world of Ralvaria. We call them our archives posts, and they just do a deeper dive on some of the characters in the world, specifically NPCs. If you would like to keep in touch with us, or heck, even suggest a topic for a deeper dive and more information on our Patreon, we are available on social media at Death Saving Bros. I am personally available at HP Camper.
You can find me at benfro15.
I am personally available at ima_b_rad.
Follow the Reddit.
And you can find me on the PlayStation Network as FATT-Smith.
And to all those of you who are listening in your cars, in your homes, or wherever you may be, keep saving those death throws, and we'll see you on the next one. This episode was made possible by our patrons. The following individuals have pledged at the $5 tier. Tad Corsi. Thank you for your support. Some of the sounds and background music in this production are copyright material.